are going to go ahead and spawn exactly on top of CheckPrime, as he is over here in the top middle, and he's going to go ahead and send his Overlord directly over to the base of bcuzofupros. He is the Green Terran on the right. MLG Metalopolis, there are no close ground spawns, so right when bcuzofupros scouts, you should actually go close air first, as that's actually closer than scouting all the way across the map.
And this Overlord is going a straight beeline to his opponent's base. I love that he sent it really fast. Prime is really good at sending his Overlords as fast as he can, like kind of like how the computer does it, almost like instantly with their drones and Overlord at the same time. So definitely very cool to see that, and you will see that this is a close air position game going down right now. So I'm not sure if he's going to go for that fast expansion. Usually in a close air game, I think they do. So Zerg does. So quite curious to see it.
Yep, and I really like something that bcuzofupros did. He had the right timing. He sent out an SCV to see if the Overlord was going to dart in, see the command center, and dart back. A timing that not many people actually take advantage of. And it's even more smart on this map because now he knows for certain that is going to be the close air spawn, and he doesn't have to go ahead and scout all the way across the map first. So right now we do see that CheckPrime's going to go ahead and scout the not 2-Rex.
Yeah, it's actually not 2 racks this time because, you know, if Prime scouted the 2 racks, Pros would be in a terrible position. Pros would, Prime would actually go for a faster spawning pool, and actually he's going for one right now. He's actually going for the 14-14, which will really help him out, get that speed up very quickly, and, you know, defeat his opponent probably early in the game, or just get that early pressure that he needs to stop Pros from getting that massive Marine force that he got in that last game. You know, with tanks and everything like that, which really hurt Prime. So, you know, Prime's, you know, going to go play it safe. 14-14 is a relatively safe build to do. And they're going to go for that expansion right when that, you know, spawning pool pops and he gets those Zerglings out on the field.
Yep. And this SCV is being a little bit pesky. He's already stolen some minerals, and he's going to go ahead and start working on blocking off this hatchery. Or, I lied, actually, he's going to go ahead and leave. Oh, wait, no, I did not lie. He actually is going to go off and block the hatchery. Wait, no, he's gonna leave. Wait, is he gonna... Come on, go block the hatchery!
Yeah, I don't know what Pros was thinking there. Maybe that was just a rogue SCV that he had, but here we go. The expansion's gonna go up in a few seconds once that money gets up there, and there you go. The hatchery does go down, and the queen is popping at the exact same time when the hatchery pops, and here we go. So I think there's gonna be a 1-1-1 build from Pros.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly, but he's not going to do that refinery just yet.
Yeah, now I'm curious about what's going to do in this SCV. Sitting here, I don't know if it's going to be for a scout or a proxy or something, but either way, it's not going to be a proxy because of the fact that we're going to have a reactor Hellion build coming out of bcuzofupros, and it's going to be an expansion behind it. Very interesting build. I'm actually kind of surprised he's still mining gas with this. You can't really use the gas quite yet. There are no tech labs, nothing to research, unless he's actually going to end up... wait, what happened to his SCV? Oh, he sent his SCV to scout.
Base.
Yep, there it is.
So, not quite sure what he's going to see here. Let me take a look at this screen.
Yeah, all I saw was the spine crawler that got put out, but that's not exactly major information. I believe he did also see the hatchery. Yeah, he saw this hatchery, but once again, not exactly unconventional to have a hatchery as Zerg.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's like, well, he has an expansion. Yeah, but there's Hellions out on the field. And they're going to be like, well, we can't do too much to your hatchery. It's attacking anyway. As they're actually going to be going for those larvae there. And it's like all the units that Hellions are bad against are just moving out to, you know, just move around, la-di-da-di-da, like doing absolutely anything they want.
Yeah.
As the Spine Crawler will be going down here, and we'll be able to kill off these Hellions and stop that engagement. So Pros in not a very good position. He couldn't really do anything at all.
Yeah, but now with 4 Hellions, I would not be surprised to actually see more Hellions. 5 Hellions, I would not be surprised to see bcuzofupros just run into the main base. Although,
yeah, that would actually be very good, but I think he's going to send his queens so they can put them in hold positions on the ramp.
ooh, there's some good opportunities for a lot of explosive fire explosions. Where are they? Oh my god, he's letting his Hellions get picked off.
Yeah,
Wow.
Prime's doing a great job. This is the benefit of having this metabolic boost. And look, his 3 lings are gonna be like, "We'll finish you off. It's no problem at all, man. We got ya." And Prime pulling out ahead in that fight. Hellions are amazing against Zerglings, but I guess Prime wanted to prove the world wrong. No, man, Zerglings are great against Hellions, especially when you got that speed boost. So it's this is use that to my advantage. And now he's able to run up the ramp and see what his opponent has. Okay, he says a few Marines and a reactor, and some tanks will be popping out soon as well because of that tech lab.
Yep. Now, more importantly, he didn't see a tank. He might still think that Blue Flame Hellions are possible. He's shown only Lings, so Blue Flame Hellion could possibly be a good choice. However, now that bcuzofupros has a tank on the high ground, he should more put that into siege mode soon, and that will be something that needs to be scouted by CheckPrime. He's got to see that siege tank in siege mode. There we go. Now he sees the siege tank. And now he knows that it's not going to be Blue Flame Hellions. He knows that it's going to be siege tanks.
Yeah, that siege tank is not going to be sieged up. Zerglings can't really do too much to scout. And oh no, 3 just got sniped off right at the front there, as there's an expansion going down for Pro. So Prime, a little bit behind the food count, but he is going to get ahead in the econ, and that'll help him out big time here. Especially since he's going to be able to make a ton of units to counter these, and even a Baneling's Nest being created. Knowing that this is probably going to be mass Marines and tanks once again, just a little bit later in the game.
Yep. And so now I'm looking around here. Actually, I'm looking at CheckPrime's energy and his queens. They're really low. He just vomited larva, and his queen only had 10 energy left. It's almost 10 minutes into the game. That's freakishly good.
There's actually a drop getting ready from Pro. It's going to be an Octo drop dropping inside of Prime's main base. Overlords do scout it, so oh, look at that. Prime doing a great job scouting it, seeing exactly where it is, and he's going to be able to only be able to use that for a scouting medevac with 8 Marines in it.
Yep. So that's a rather expensive scout, though. It didn't die, which is always nice. He might actually... Never mind. I was going to say he might use some Marines to go ahead and attack this Overlord over here on the top of the field, but that's not going to be the case. Third base for Prime, or CheckPrime, has already gone ahead and completed. So he's got mining from that happening as well, which is actually going to throw the income partially into his favor. He's got to wait for those mules to go away, because right now they are providing a lot of income for bcuzofupros.
And this is quite a few Marines here that are just going to be following this one medevac just so they can be healed whenever they want to. Creep Tumor almost got sniped off. Luckily that burrowed in time, and he will be able to get another one out here. And ooh, nice use of the high ground for pros. He's actually going to be using this tank to stop any kind of creep tumors getting any farther towards his base. These Zerglings are going to get sniped off a little bit here too, and kind of put into a bad position.
Yo, wow, and he actually might be trying to coax them into range of that siege tank. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. And, ooh, he's taking hits on his Marines. This is very nice micro. You can see in his medevac, 3 are in the red, 1 is in the yellow, and 1 is on the orange. Still on the creep, actually, and that's actually getting left behind. He's got to feel bad.
Yeah, these Zerglings are just going to be like scouting, okay, we really need to find out what's going on. That's pretty much what's going in this Ling's head right now. Prime is just trying to get as much econ as he can and mass up his forces as best as he can. Because, right now he's getting that layer tech. He has layer tech, and he's going to be going for that Spire, which will really help him out in the late game here. Probably going to be seeing some Broodlords.
Yeah, and now we did see a little bit of a drop happening up at the third base, but did not do much. We are going to go ahead and watch as bcuzofupros and try and actually do a little bit of Overlord sniping. His Viking actually has 2 kills, so it's been hunting around doing a good bit of damage, but mostly medevacs are being produced, and now we're seeing a huge push out with a lot of Marines and a lot of tanks. This is going to be very hard to deal with. The Marines, looking at their upgrades, are actually at the +1 attack, +1 armor is on the way. Combat shields being researched as well, so that's not there quite yet. But these tank supports are going to be so good.
And these Banelings are going to murder these Marines if they catch these Marines off guard. But Pro's showing that he knows how to move these Marines in the safest way, and even an Octo drop going into Prime's base. This is going to snipe off some of those drones in the main, and it's going to really hurt them. Oh no, the Queen goes down, and Banelings are moving up into the base, going to be having to use... Oh, and look at that micro from Pros.
Oh, he's
Very,
trying to
very good.
waste those banelings. He knows they're all in one group. I'm surprised he's not doing the dropping on top. And then one baneling. Oh my God! Three banelings just killed off 8 Marines. That is very worth it. But now because you pros are gonna go ahead and probably scan again. Will he? Yes, there is the scan. Kills leaving the creature on the high ground, but now he's got to deal with all of those guys coming down, and one roach is gonna almost lose its life, but will not. We do see mutas on the field now. +1 air attack for them is on the way, but these mutas could be a good counterattack if he can just get rid of these guys here, or he can use those mutas to go ahead and divert the attention from the frontal assault.
And there's a scan from pros. He's going to see that there is quite a few forces there. That he does not want to engage with those banelings at all, so he's just going to be using these medivacs to see the high ground. And you have a few octo drops up here, but oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh man, the medivac with 6 health points left. A little bit of a leg spike there. And wow, so the octo drop will be happening. This one medivac, if only 1 meter was left just to snipe it off. It would have been so devastating to pros. And here we go. So it's going to be a little bit of a dual-pronged attack. And yeah, this is definitely very interesting from pros.
Yeah, but there the mutas will be coming in once again just to deal with this little drop. They are definitely going to be fine with it. One muta goes down. Banelings are there, and they're getting hit by those siege tanks. Ouch, this is a great abuse of this little bit of terrain by this Terran. And the thing is, though, the macro from CheckPrime has been going this entire time. So right now, CheckPrime has double the food count of Because of You pros.
Yeah, CheckPrime is in a great position. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if he went for a 4th expansion anytime soon. Because of his food count right now. As you can see, 170 to 85 food. Well, now 168. But anyway, I mean, he's in a great position. But the crazy thing is, Pros is keeping him in his base with these tanks. And this is really going to hurt Prime a little bit. But as if you can see in the south here, there's a few Zerglings that are going to be doing a little bit of a counterattack in the back. And they're going to be doing a dual-pronged attack on these tanks so they can't retreat. And this is a great move from Prime. They're going to be taking out almost all these Marines. Yep, he's going to be taking out everything here, and the GG goes down from Pros.
Yeah, Because You pros was still on one base.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe he was still on one base. That's ridiculous.
And still holding Prime inside of his own base.
That is ridiculous on so many levels. To have a one base person putting out that much of a threat, actually, no, it wasn't even really a threat, because he's on one base for so long with this pressure that wasn't moving forward. He was poking in and out, but he never did any real damage. He had to do real damage to that attack, otherwise it would fail just like it did.
Mm-hmm. And TJ Hawk saying that we missed a Terran Natural getting destroyed, so I think there was an expansion that was going to be going down for oh my god, why do I keep forgetting these people's names? For pros. And Prime actually cleaned out that expansion, so thank you, chat, for letting us know that. Yeah, I believe actually did have that expansion a lot earlier than we thought, so it was a 2-base through most of the game. But then he lost his expansion, and then he was only stuck in 1 base, so he couldn't really do anything after that game. So thank you, chat, for being awesome. We appreciate all your help.
Oh, my chat's just not working, so I completely missed that, but still... I have no idea why it's not working, but anyway, we're going to get into this game on Shakur's Plateau.
Yes, sir. I love Shakur's Plateau. One of my team's favorite maps to be on. Or one of my teammates, anyway, Drunken Boy, loves being Terran on this map.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go ahead and get into this game number 3, deciding game. We're watching Boom Prime, who is actually CheckPrime. He is the Zerg in the top left, and is a pink color, and he's going against the green Terran Because of You pros, who is the who's spawning in the bottom right. So you have max spawn locations on this good old Shakur's Plateau. I actually don't know if it's MLG or not. Do you?
No, it's not MLG. As you can tell, there's no supply depots at the bottom of the ramps there, so... That shows that it's not MLG, and I did remember seeing the map not being MLG either. But yeah, this is an ace match, guys, of the semifinals of the Zotac tournament. And this is going to be pretty big. I mean, both players have seen exactly what each opponent can do. Probably pros have seen more of what Prime can do, because Prime's a very big followed player. But we do... I'm not sure. I think, both players are very even right now. Prime able to, lose to pros, and pros able to lose to Prime, so it's going to be a pretty big map. I mean, pretty big match.
Yeah, and now the thing is, I want to see what because you pros going to be able to do, because he won a game with a 2-Rex opener with a lot of aggression and taking out an early expo very, very quickly. Which put him very far ahead, to be honest, because he was able to expand behind that. And that game was still drawn out. CheckPrime has proven to have incredible macro, and the disrupting of that is what damaged him. So we'll see if because of you pros can go ahead and do that, but he might be 2-Rexing once again.
Yeah, as you can see, this barracks placement, it kind of gives it away here. As you see, there's the 2-Racks up in the north, or sorry, in the south here in his base. There's another Rax actually going down the north ramp here. Excuse me, I thought he was actually going to put the second barracks right next to this one, the second ramp, but no, he's going to put it in his base, and this is going to allow him just to do this all in. I mean, it worked the first time, so maybe it'll work again. I'm not sure if Prime's going to scout this in time, though. Kind of rhyming there, I don't really mean to do that, but still, this is going to be pretty big, I think, from pros here.
Yep. Let's see exactly how it's going. When he's going to push out is going to be really, really key as well. And this sort of forward barracks is going to cut down the time it takes to walk everywhere. Like I've seen someone like Slayer's Boxer, actually, what he likes to do when he 2-Racks is to literally float off his barracks from his high ground side of his base to the low ground outside of his base to cut down on the seconds needed to travel.
Yeah, I've seen that as well, and actually really helps out Terran units getting to the opponent's base a lot faster. But looks like Pros is not going to be doing that. He wants to keep this barracks here in case he needs to wall off. Looks like our other caster here is
Oh, he's lagging at the worst possible time. Because right now, CheckPrime in that moment was trying to surround on that Marine, and that might have actually disrupted enough that because you pros is going to go ahead and be able to escape that surround and come in with all of these SCVs. 10 SCVs once again coming in. And this Spine Crawler gun's going to get canceled before it's canceled very, very quickly.
Yeah, I know. No, another Overlord's going to be sniped off, possibly by his Marines here, because that's exactly what Pros wants to do. Make sure Prime is in a very bad position, and look at this. He's going to be able to try and snipe off some of these drones here, which will really, really help Pros out.
That's all his drones, too.
And, I mean, this bunker's going down. If that bunker gets up, it could be very bad for Prime. I don't want to see CheckPrime, lose this way, but I mean, it could actually happen.
Oh no, Ling's on the Marines too. This is going to be very, very bad. That's the DPS units of this little push. We can see that right now there is 2 Marines left, and GG gets called. That is it. Oh my God, 25 food to 10 food, easy game for CheckPrime.